Hello everybody, welcome back to the homestead. It's super windy today, so I hope this comes out clear and I hope everyone can hear me okay, or else you're never going to see this video. My name's Jessie if you're new here, and my family and I homestead with poultry, rabbits, gardening, and home preserving. Today I'm going to try a little experiment. My husband, as you can see, I'm a little late on the experiment. Look how dry they are. My husband bought me these roses, and it's been a couple weeks, but we've had a really busy couple weeks, y'all. So I've held on to them to see if I can cut them. See how the stem's still green down below? Dip them in rooting hormone and see if we can get any starts off of these plants, or off of these cuttings. I thought I'd take you along with me. Win or fail, win or lose, succeed or fail. Either way, we're going to try it together and see how it turns out. I've got a couple pots of just potting mix here, nothing special. I watered it thoroughly, as you can see from this, and then I topped it off with some soil. I've got a couple of them here. Told you, it's noisy. Normally you cannot hear trucks that far up the road, but it's kind of crazy today. And we're going to use a rooting powder, rooting hormone, to dip the stems in, to put them in the dirt to see what we'll get out of them. I mean, if it works, it works. It'll be great because they were beautiful and they smelled so nice, and these were actually a birthday gift. That's how long I've had them. And if it doesn't work, at least we tried, right? So I'm going to bring you a little bit closer so you can see what we have to do here. Okay, here are the pots of dirt. Here are the roses. And this is my rooting compound, hormone, powder, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to take the first rose, and I just left them in the water as long as I could. And there's two, I don't know what you call them, elbows, joints, whatever. I'm going to give this one a fresh cut. It's actually a little smushy, so we're going to try it anyway. We're going to try it. I'm determined. I'm going to dip it in pretty good, pretty far. And we're going to stick it down in there. That much. So they're going to be small, if they even come for us, if it works out. Once again, I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to give it a fresh cut there. And we're going to do a few in each pot, and then if they start to show growth, we'll separate them. I just wonder, have you ever been successful at trying this? The stems are firm. That one might be a little bit of a problem because there's no bud up above the dirt, but I'm going to try it anyway. I mean, the stems, they're good and firm. They're good and green. Worth a shot. We'll see what happens in the next couple weeks. Jesse boy's not with me today. He's feeling under the weather. Every year when spring comes and everything starts to kick in, it seems like it hits him and his little nose gets stuffy and he gets tired and cranky, and that's what he's going through right now. Okay, I'm going to do 6. I'm really tempted to keep going. What do you think? You think we should? Ah, why not? Let's try it. There's 1. There's 2. This one needs some water. Losing a little of my dirt. These are not my favorite watering cans. Alright, let's cut a few more. Almost forgot that. I sure hope you guys can even hear me with all this noise and racket and wind. Okay. There's 9. Let's leave it at that. So that took what? 3 minutes? 9 stems? I have no idea if this is going to work. Just something I thought I would try. If you have any advice or tips, or if you've ever done this before and you were successful, leave it in the comments and let me know, because I love sharing information, especially about gardening. All right, the next thing. The elderberry starts. How about a little update? I look like I have two here that have dampened off. They had leaves, and then the leaves, as you can see right here, just fell off, and that was it. And I thought these were tomatoes. They're not. I let one come up. So these didn't do well, but this one's doing okay. And then this one seems to be doing better. Now, I have been keeping these in a sunny window in my house, but I even have one coming up through here with no stem. I mean, these seem to be doing pretty well. I think I'm going to dig up one of the other ones and see if there's any roots on it. You want to look? Okay. I hope I don't mess anything up, but I think it won't hurt for us to take a little peek anyway and just see what's going on down there. Because it started, oh look, there's nothing. It didn't root. Interesting. That one either. You can see the rooting hormone or the powder is still there, but it didn't root, which explains, I guess, why they fell off. And it's dry up here. I'm not about to pull one of these good ones. We'll wait and see what happens here. But it seems to be okay. And these, like I said, I'm really surprised about this one. And this one's got new growth here and buds, and this is brand new. So we're gonna keep her going. They're not as dark as I would like, but I'm sure that's because they've been inside a sunny window and not outside. Once the temperatures get warm enough, they'll hang out on my porch and they'll harden off, and then we'll set them out. Now, a lot of the videos that I watched, even the River Hills Harvest one, they just stuck them directly in the ground wherever they wanted to plant them. Well, the weather wasn't cohesive with that at the time, because we were getting some weekly storms, weekly snow and stuff, and ice especially. And I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to put these yet. So I thought I'd start them in here. And out of the 6, I'm disappointed, but I'm glad we looked. There they are. Darn it. It's a learning process. But out of the 6, we still have 4 contenders here. And if I can get this done successfully, then we can go out and get local elderberry and transplant them, and then hopefully have a whole row. So that's it. I just wanted to give you all an update. Today's video was short and sweet and to the point. Just an update for one experiment and the start of another. And any advice that you have, I always welcome. Anyhow, we've had a lot going on in the last couple weeks. I'm excited to show you guys. I haven't done any filming, but we have been tearing down the old garden, tearing down fencing, moving the chicken fencing, a lot of stuff, burning old lumber and old wood and cut down trees. We've really been tearing things down here to prepare for the new gardens. And we have one big project that hopefully will complete this weekend. And then I'm going to do an update video for you to show you how it looks. It's almost a clean slate. And then we'll do some videos on how we're going to build it back up. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me today. Do what you can right where you are. And for Jesse Boy, I'm going to remind you, Psalms 34 verse 8. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. Till next time. No matter where I'm at, my guardian's not far. This is right out the greenhouse window. See? And there he is, Mr. Mayor. He says, don't film me, Mama. I'm not in my picture. What's the matter, buddy? Oh, my goodness. Disturbing the boss.